The Ragam Katana Kutuhalam, set to Aditalam, composed by Sri Patnam Subramaniam.
Possible. So with that in mind, we started a 2 to 4 year old children program. So we have 2 of those children who are going to perform. Please give them a round of applause, huge round of applause in fact, because these children at the age of 2.5 and 4, they are going to be performing in front of you. Inka, it can be louder. Thank you.
Gomma gomma tatayya
and they will automatically feel like giving their best. So that was the whole point of doing the program with these young children. Next, we have Adit and Shaurya who will be narrating stories in Telugu. So with an idea of encouraging children to speak in regional language, we started having Telugu storytelling classes along with English storytelling classes, so that the children will also feel comfortable in talking their regional language or in their mother tongue. So I personally believe it's extremely important for children to be conversing very easily and very happily in their mother tongue without being caught up that I should only be speaking in English. So I humbly request each of the parents here to encourage your children to speak in your mother tongue at home, while schools are always there to make sure they speak in English. So we have Adit and Shaurya narrating Telugu stories. Give them a huge round of applause. Shaurya is in UKG and Adit is in 2nd standard. Thank you.
నమస్కారం, నా పేరు ఆదిత్. ఇప్పుడు నేను 2 తాబేళ్ల కథ చెప్పబోతున్నాను. అనగనగా ఒక ఫారెస్ట్ లో 2 తాబేళ్లు ఉండేవి. అవి 2 ఒకసారి పోటీ పెట్టుకున్నాయి. రెండిట్లో ఏది ముళ్ళు దగ్గర ఉన్న పువ్వు కాడికి వెళ్తాయో అయితే 2వ తాబేలు గెలుస్తుంది. అయితే 1వ తాబేలు అంటుంది, నేను కూడా ఒకసారి గెలుస్తాను అని. అవి బయటికి వెళ్తాయి. అక్కడ నుంచే దూరం నుంచి ఒక నక్క చూస్తుంది. ఆ తెలివిలేని నక్క వాటి కాడికి వెళ్ళి నేను మిమ్మల్ని తినేస్తా అని చెప్తాను. అయితే తెలివి ఉన్న ముందుతో తాబేలు, మేము ఇక్కడ గట్టికుంటాం, నువ్వు తినలేవు, నువ్వు మమ్మల్ని నీళ్ళలోకి తీసుకెళ్ళి వదిలేస్తే మేము మెత్తగా అయిపోతాం, అప్పుడు నువ్వు తినొచ్చు అని ఉంటుంది. అయితే తెలివి లేని నక్క నీళ్ళల్లో వదిలేస్తుంది. అయితే అవి 2 పారిపోతాయి. నీటి ఏంటిదంటే మనం ఆపాదిలా ఉన్నప్పుడు తెలివిగా ఆలోచించాలి. థ్యాంక్ యూ. అందరికీ నమస్కారం. నా పేరు శౌర్య. నేను ఈరోజు చెప్పబోయే కథ సింహం గురించి. అనగనగా ఒక పెద్ద అడవి ఉంటుంది. ఆ అడవిలో ఒక సింహం ఉంటుంది. ఆ సింహం ఏమంటుందంటే మీరు రోజు నాకు ఫుడ్ చేయాలి. అప్పుడు ఒక ర్యాబిట్ వస్తుంది. ఒక ర్యాబిట్ ఫ్రూట్ తెస్తుంది. ఫ్రూట్ని తినకుండా ర్యాబిట్ని తింటుంది. అప్పుడు ఇంకొక రోజు ఇంకొక జంతువు వస్తుంది. ఆ ఇంకొక జంతువు కూడా ఒక ఫ్రూట్ తెస్తుంది. అప్పుడు ఆ ఫ్రూట్ని తినకుండా ఇంకొక జంతువుని తినింది. అప్పుడు అన్ని జంతువులు ఒక మీటింగ్ పెట్టుకుని దగ్గరలో ఉన్న ఊరికి వెళ్ళి పెయింట్ పూసుకొని వచ్చారు అప్పుడు సింహం దగ్గరికి. అప్పుడు సింహం భయపడిపోయి పారిపోయింది. దీంట్లో నీతి ఏంటంటే ఆపదలో ఉన్నప్పుడు సమైక్యంగా ఉండి ఆపద నుంచి బయటపడాలి. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
A lot of pride in imparting knowledge about India, which is Bharat, to our children. So we conduct a lot of cultural events, cultural programs. We celebrated Kargil Day, Independence Day. The children also played a lot of freedom fighter characters where they got to learn about our national heroes. Today the drama that you're going to witness is going to be in English. What the children are going to do is they're going to take you through a journey in time where we are going to explore how did we get the country name India? Did we have any reference? Why is our country called Bharat? How did the ancient Gurukulam system function? How different is that from our current education system, and what is required today for our children to go back to roots and understand the traditions and culture of our country, because they are going to be the ambassadors of India. They are going to be our cultural ambassadors of India. While being culturally rich, they also need to know how our ancestors were extremely scientific. It is our paramount responsibility to talk about our rich cultural heritage and scientific knowledge that we had, and take them away from just the routine mundane studies to asking why, what, how, where and when. It's extremely important to encourage our children to ask questions. That is when we will be able to take our culture forward. With that, I hand over to our children who will walk you through a journey of India, that is Bharat. Thank you. Give them a huge round of applause.
India is a land of immense linguistic, cultural and spiritual diversity. After centuries of history, our constitution beautifully resolves the question of our national identity. Article 1 of the constitution declares, India, that is Bharat, shall be a union of states.
Why does our country have two names, India and Bharat? What is the before history? What is the history before it?
Excellent questions. Today, we will journey through time from the banks of the Sindhu River to the courts of ancient kings, from our Itihasas and Puranas of sages to the glory of our empires. We will explore how Bharat became India, how its people preserved knowledge, and how its essence continues to shine even today. Now let us discuss how our country got the name India. The name India originates from the Sindhu River, where the Indus Valley civilization flourished for over 5,000 years. The ancient civilization boasted planned cities, advanced drainage, trade, and knowledge systems.
Around 500 BCE, during the time of Emperor Darius of Persia, our people came across a great river called Sindhu. But in our language, we cannot pronounce the sound S. So Sindhu became Hindu, and the land beyond the river was called Hindustan, the land of Hindus. To us, it was a sacred and prosperous land of wisdom, where our people followed truth and dharma.
A few centuries ago, when Alexander the Great and his scholars came from Greece, they learned of this land from the Persians. We call it Indus out of the same great river. The name changed again to Latin and English, and so the world began to call it India. But remember, the people of this land always call it Bharat, their ancient name filled with meaning and light.
Thus, both India and Bharat trace their roots to the same sacred river, Sindhu. Now, let us travel deeper into the story of Bharat, a name that speaks of devotion, knowledge, and unity. Long before foreign names came into use, our land was called Bharat, a sacred name that embodies knowledge, dharma, and unity. Let's witness that story.
Bharat is divided into two words, Bha and Rat. Bha refers to light or knowledge, whereas Rat refers to devotion. So our name, Bharat, for our land is signifying the land devoted to knowledge. Our land was named after two prominent kings who both were named Bharata. Both of them were following justice and dharma.
Two Bharatas, who were they? Gurudeva, we are eager to know about our roots. Tell us more about them.
In Mahabharata, King Bharata is said to be the son of King Dushyanta and Queen Shakuntala. King Bharata followed justice and dharma and united vast kingdoms through dharma and justice. Another Bharata comes long before King Bharata in Mahabharata. This is mentioned in the Bhagavata Purana. King Bharata here is mentioned as the son of King Rishabhadeva. He renounced his throne in search of dharma, justice and moksha. In the Vishnu Purana, it is said that Uttaram yat samudrasya himadrascheva yoginam varsham tad bharatam nama. This slokam in the Vishnu Purana signifies that any land above the ocean and below the Himalayas is called Bharat, and the descendants of Bharata dwell.
So our Karma Bhumi came to be known as Bharat in honor of both the noble kings who upheld Rajadharma and unity and enlightened sage who sought moksha.
Now let us discuss how we came to be a united civilization. Bharat was not just a land, it was a vast civilization bound by culture, dharma and shared values. From Gandhara in the west to Assam in the east, from the mighty Himalayas to the deep Indian Ocean, people lived as one single family, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. This idea of Akhanda Bharat, the undivided spiritual and cultural unity our land, was reflected in our epics, alliances and traditions that stretched across the centuries and kingdoms.
I am Gandhari, the daughter of King Subala of Gandhara in today's Afghanistan. In the Dwapara Yuga, the age of the Mahabharata, I became the queen of Hastinapura and wife of Dhritarashtra and mother of the Kauravas. Through my marriage, lands far apart were connected by dharma and family bonds. Daughter of King Janata Maharaj in Sita Mithila in today's Nepal. Married to Lama Babalan Lama in Kerala. Teachers, parents, love and respect. I am Kaigeyi, the princess of Kekeya kingdom. Now it is called Punjab and Pakistan. I lived in Treta Yugam. At the time Ramayana, I was one of the queen of King Dasharatha.
From Ayodhya to Kekeya, our epics show how ancient Bharat was one grand civilization. Centuries later, the Cholas carried the spirit of Bharat beyond the seas to Cambodia, Indonesia and Vietnam, spreading temple architecture, Sanskritam and Bharati art. That's why even today we can see temples of Lord Vishnu and Shiva standing tall in the Southeast Asia, a reminder of Bharat's timeless unity. This is Akhanda Bharat, not just one stretch of land, but one continuous flow of knowledge, dharma and culture, connecting hearts, generations and lands across time.
Bharat was called Sone ki Chidiya, which is golden bird in English. It was famous for knowledge, trade and wisdom. Our ancestors studied the skies, measured time and designed calendars that still guide our festivals and rituals. Centers of learning like Nalanda, estimated 5th century CE under Gupta rulers, Takshashila, estimated 6th century BCE in Gandhara, and Vallabhi University flourished for centuries. Scholars from China, Korea, Persia, Greece, and other lands came to study philosophy, medicine, astronomy, and mathematics. In Gurukuls and universities, our ancestors learned not only Vedas and scriptures, but mathematics, astronomy, science, philosophy, ethics, yoga, and dharma through logic, observation, and experience. Now, let's go back in time and witness the experience in Gurukul.
Suprabhatam Sishyakulam.
Suprabhatam Gurudeva.
Let us start our day by reciting the Vedas. Hari Om Shanno Mitrasham Varunaha Shanno Bhavatvaryama Shanna Indro Brahaspadihi Shanno Vishnurukramaha Namo Brahmane Namaste Vayo Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Vadishyami Ritam Vadishyami Satyam Vadishyami Tanmamavatu Tadvaktaram Avatu Avadu Ma Avadu Vaktaram Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Children, please demonstrate the art of self-defense techniques. That was an excellent demonstration. Please sit down. Children, let's practice archery and karasana. Very good. Please take your seats. Children, please demonstrate the yoga asanas I taught you. Children, now who can tell me what our ancestors used to predict when to celebrate rituals, festivals and do important work?
Oh, I know, Gurudeva. Our ancestors used the Panchangam, the cosmic clock. The Panchangam contained 5 key elements. They are Tithi, Vara, Nakshatra, Yoga and Karna. Out of these 5 key elements, there are 3 at most important through which our ancestors planned the rituals. They are Tithi, Vara and Nakshatra. Only through these 3 elements our ancestors planned the rituals. This ancient way of celebrating our rituals show that our Indian culture is deep-rooted.
Explain these Tithi, Varas and Nakshatras.
A lunar month has 30 tithis starting from Paurnami full moon or Amavasya new moon depending on the calendar system. Each tithi has a unique name. Pradama, Dvitiya, Tritiya, Chaturthi, Panchami, Shashti, Saptami, Ashtami, Navami, Dashami, Ekadashi, Dvadashi, Triyodashi, Chaturdashi and Amavasya or Paurnami. Each tithi is considered auspicious or inauspicious for different activities. Festivals, rituals and daily life are planned according to tithis.
The 7 days of the week are Adivaram, Somavaram, Mangalavaram, Budavaram, Guruvaram, Shukravaram and Shanivaram.
Indeed, those are the 7 days of weeks and their classification with respect to their celestial bodies show the cosmic awareness of our ancestors. Ravivaram for the sun, Somavaram for the moon, Mangalavaram for the Mars, Budavaram for Mercury and Guruvaram for Jupiter, Shukravaram for Venus and Shanivaram for the Saturn.
I will tell about the nakshatras, which is constellation of stars. The moon moves through 27 nakshatras in a month, each with its own deity astrology are Ashwini, Bharani, Kritika, Rohini, Mrigashira, Ardra, Punarvasu, Pushya, Ashlesha, Magha, Purva Falguni, Uttara Falguni, Hasta, Chitra, Swati, Vishaka, Anuradha, Jyeshta, Moola, Purvashada, Uttarashada, Shravana, Dhanishta, Shetabisha, Purva Bhadrapada, Uttara Bhadrapada and Revati.
This is why in India we celebrate a person's nakshatra birthday. The day when the moon returns to the same nakshatra it was at the time of the person's birth. It is a very special and important day because it connects us with our cosmic rhythm. The date of birth we celebrate today is as per the Gregorian calendar. The Gregorian calendar is mainly for global use, so that people around the world can follow one common system. But our Indian calendar tells how to stay connected with nature, time and tradition.
Very good. What are samvatsaras?
Gurudeva, our Samvatsara cycle of 60 years also reflects astronomical wisdom. It's based on the alignment of Jupiter, Guru and Saturn, Shani in the zodiac. Every 60 years, these two planets return to nearly the same positions, marking completion of one grand cosmic cycle. Jupiter takes about 12 years to orbit the Sun. Saturn takes about 30 years. Each year has a name such as
Prabhava, Vibhava, Shukla, Pramoda, Prajapati, Angirisa, Srimukha, Bhava, Yuva, Dhatri, Ishvara, Bahudanya, Prajapati, Pramati, Vikrama, Vrisha, Chitrabhanu, Swabhanu, Tarana, Parthiva, Vyaya, Sarvajit.
Sarvadari, Virodi, Vikriti, Kara, Nandana, Vijaya, Jaya, Manmata, Durmukhi, Hevilambi, Vilambi, Vikari, Sharvari, Plava, Shubhakruti, Shobhakruti, Krodhi, Viswavasu, Parabhava, Plavanga.
Tilaka, Saumya, Sadharana, Virodhi Kruti, Paridavi, Pramadicha, Ananda, Rakshasa, Anala, Pingala, Kala Yukti, Siddharthi, Raudra, Durmati, Dundubi, Rudirodgari, Raktakshi, Krodana, Akshaya.
Very well said. Children, now who can tell me about the festivals celebrated upon the movement on planets, suns and moons?
Our ancestors celebrated festivals in harmony with nature and the sea. Pushkaram. Pushkaram is celebrated once in every 12 years for each sacred river. When Jupiter enters the zodiac sign of the zodiac sign associated with that river, for example, Godavari Pushkaram happens when Jupiter enters Leo, also called as Simha. Makar Sankranti and Pongal mark the sun's entry into Capricorn, celebrating the harvest, longer days and gratitude to the sun god. Ugadi celebrated as a new year by people who follow lunar calendar such as Telugu and Kannada communities. It falls on the first day after the new moon, Amavasya. In Chaitra month, marking new beginnings, Ganesh Chaturthi, celebrated on Chaturthi, the fourth day of the bright fortnight in Bhadrapada month, honoring Lord Ganesha as the remover of obstacles and bringer of wisdom. Holi on Falguna Purnami brings spring, welcomes spring, joy and forgiveness through colors and togetherness. Each Vara is associated with planetary energy, influencing daily activities, rituals and even health.
Very good. Children, now who can tell me about scientists and sages who made very significant discoveries in astronomy and explained these cosmic theories?
We all know about Aryabhatta, who wrote Aryabhatta. Born in 476 CE in Kusumpala, Patna, he taught us how to calculate the positions of planets and predict eclipse, the length of solar years and lunar
Brahmans, place value system, trigonometry and arithmetic. How time and planetary motion relates to festivals.
Yes, indeed. These Samvatsaras and Panchangas are not the only discoveries of these scientists and sages. They've also related our festivals to cosmic cycles. The Samvatsaras and Panchangas help us to stay in the cosmic rhythm and develop a sense of discipline and to live life in harmony with nature. Their work guides us all the way from Pushkaram to Diwali, spirituality, science and daily life. Let us conclude today's class with the Shanti Shloka.
Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityoma Mritangamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. In the Gurukulam, children were nurtured in a way that enriched the mind, body and spirit. They learned languages, mathematics and the Vedas, practiced physical fitness and yoga, developed logical reasoning and were served sattvic food to support health and clarity of mind. Every aspect of education aimed at overall development, creating wise, disciplined and compassionate individuals. Vidya Dadati Vinayam means knowledge gives humility. Jnanam Paramam Balam means knowledge is supreme strength. Dhanyavada.
Was once a land of learning, wisdom and great universities. But over time, divided kingdoms and rivalries made it vulnerable to invaders who came seeking wealth and power. Nalanda, Takshashila and Vikramashila universities were destroyed, erasing centuries of knowledge and wisdom.
Burn everything. These halls of learning are the people's strength and memory. If their words remain, they will remember who they are and stand against us. Let no manuscript survive.
Gurukul education based on reasoning and experience was replaced by rote learning. Yet the Vedas survived through oral tradition, Shruti, passed down with perfect accuracy for generations. Knowledge is not in the ink, but it is in the mind that preserves and teaches. Pass it on and it shall live forever until mountains, hills, rivers, lakes and even humans exist. Now let us discuss about the unification of modern India. After independence, uniting over 560 princely states was one of the greatest challenges our nation faced. The future of a free India depended on courage, vision and determination.
My mission was to give India a constitution guaranteeing justice, equality and liberty for all, regardless of caste, creed or gender. I envisioned a nation where every individual has rights and responsibilities, where social justice is upheld. I helped to frame a constitution which was adopted on 26th November 1949 and came into effect on 26th January 1950.
Today, many children spend hours over textbooks, memorizing facts and staring at screens, yet often remain unaware of the wisdom, values and culture that built our nation. While we learn subjects like science, mathematics and languages, we sometimes forget the roots of our traditions, the teaching of our epics and the guidance of our ancestors. True growth comes when education is not just about scores or memorization, but about understanding knowledge deeply, exploring new skills and connecting with the heritage that shaped our identity. This is the first step in becoming wise, disciplined and responsible ambassadors of India. Our young cultural ambassadors of Kalpavruksha Kalpavruksha Yuva Kala Kendra will now take the stage to present a series of cultural events including enactments from the Ramayana, teachings from the Bhagavad Gita as well as performances of Carnatic violin, vocal and dance celebrating our rich heritage. Our epics and gurukuls are not just stories, they are guides for life. The Ramayana, composed over 5,000 years ago, consists of around 24,000 shlokas across 6 khandas. This shows the journey of Lord Rama, teaching dharma, courage, devotion and perseverance. Today, we will enact this story on how Ramayana was composed by sage Valmiki and depict the purpose of the Sri Rama avatar. The Mahabharata, the longest epic that contains over 1 lakh shlokas spread across 18 parvas, shows us life's challenges and duties. Our student Sri Vidya will recite few shlokas from these yogas, showing how these teachings can guide our choices and help us live our lives ethically.
Namaskar. Today I will talk about few shlokas from the Bhagavad Gita. Karma Yoga, the path of selfless action where one performs their duties mindfully without any attachment to the outcome. Jnana Yoga, the path of knowledge characterized by intellectual inquiry, introspection and the pursuit of wisdom to understand the nature of reality and self. Bhakti Yoga, the path of love and devotion involving emotional connection, compassion and service to the divine and others. Now, I will recite few shlokas from Karma Yoga, the path of selflessness. Arjuna Uvacha Jayasi Chet Karmanasya Mata Buddhir Janardana Tat Kim Karmani Gore Mam Niyojayasi Keshava Vyamishreneva Vakyena Buddhim Mohayasi Vame Tadekam Vadanishtasya Yena Shreyo Hamapniyam Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Lokesmin Dividanishta Pura Prokta Mayanaka Jnana Yogena
अर्जुन उवाच एवं सततयुक्ताये भक्ता स्वां पर्युपासते तेषाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमः मय्यावेश्य मनो एमां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेतां ते मे युक्ता तमामता ये त्वक्षरमनिद्वेषम् अव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवं संनियमेन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धया ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रता क्लेशोऽधिकतरश्रेष्ठाम् अव्यक्तां सक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखं देहवर्तिरवाप्यते ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि संयस्य मत्पराः अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्युसंसारसागरात् भवामि न चरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशितो चेतसां मय्येव मन आदत्स्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशयः निवसिष्यसि मय्येव अत ऊर्ध्वं न संशय अत चित्तं समादातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोगेन ततो मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय अभ्यासेऽभ्यासमर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमो भव मतर्कमपि कर्माणि कुर्वान् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि धन्यवादः
Applause for all the children. They have put in a lot of effort to come and stand here and do what they are doing. I would want to equally thank the parents who didn't mind coming and dropping their children so many times to our center for the practice in the evening and over the weekend. So this was our first attempt or showing what India is all about. We really wanted our children to be rooted in our culture while they are adopting modern science and modern thoughts. We believe as the youth of India, they should be a blend of culture and modern world. We have our violin children who are beginners in violin. They will be performing Sarali Swaras. Started violin few months ago, so that is why we want to present what they have learned. Please encourage them. We have our Guru Ashok Gurjale sir. He is the Guru for my son Srinivas Raghavan and Prahlada Vardhan. He is running Arabi, the school of violin. He started the violin school 27 years ago and he has trained over thousands of students. We are extremely thankful to him. He is like a parent figure for us. He's been there guiding us through our musical journey at Kalpavruksha Yuva Kala Kendra. He came for our institute's opening ceremony last year. Our inauguration was last year on Vijayadashmi. He came at that time. He came to our institute when we launched violin classes for children. It started with his hands. Though children could not go to Chikkatpalli to learn from him, he was so humble enough to come here and initiate these children into violin. So I thank you very much, sir, for always being there. And today he has come here to bless these children. This is officially the first violin performance that these children are giving, and doing it under his guidance and supervision means a lot to us. So you children are extremely blessed to be doing your performance in front of sir. Thank you, sir. daughter. This was his words. Who on earth will tell for his stature, for what he is doing, and for the kind of institute that he is running and the schedule that he has only Friday evening holiday. So sir has come here with all his love and to shower blessings on me. This is my father-in-law. He at this age takes so much interest in what we are doing and the kind of encouragement that he gives. Thank you very much to all of you around me.
Waiting.
Ready? Smile.
Yeah, ready, sir. Ready. Smile. Okay, sir.
Performing Haigiri Nandini.
तपस्वाध्याय निरतं तपस्वी वाग्विदाम्बरं नारदं परिप्रपच्छ वाल्मीकिर्मुनिपुङ्गवम्
मानिषाद प्रतिष्ठां त्वम् अगम शाश्वती समाः यत्क्राञ्चमिथुनादेकम् अवधि काममोहितम्.
ఈ విధముగా వాల్మీకి మహర్షి నోటి నిష్క్రమించిన మధుర శ్లోకమే రామాయణానికి ఆది. బ్రహ్మదేవుని అనుగ్రహంతో వాల్మీకి రామకథను రచించాడు. ఇప్పుడు మనం ఆ మహాకథను నాటిక రూపంలో దర్శించబోతున్నాము.
సాంప్రదం లోకే గుణవాన్ కశ్య వీర్యవాన్ ధర్మజ్ఞశ్చ కృతజ్ఞశ్చ
निसृतः नियतात्ममहावीर्यो ऋतिमान् ऋतिमान् वसे बुद्धिमान् नीतिमान् वाङ्गी श्रीमान् चतुर्निबर्हणः विपुलांशो महाबाहुः कम्बुग्रीवो महाहनुः महोरस्को महेश्वासो कूटचतुररिन्द्रमः आजानुबाहुः सुशिरः सुलालातसुविक्रमः समसमविभक्ताङ्गः स्निग्धवर्णप्रतापवान् पीनवक्षविशालाक्षो लक्ष्मीवांशुबलक्षणः धर्मण्यसत्यसन्धश्च प्रदानां च हिते रतः यशस्वी ज्ञानसम्पन्नः शुचिर्वस्य समाधिमान्
देवाय नमः। ॐ ब्रह्मदेवाय 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 नमः। ఓ జగద్పిత బ్రహ్మ, నేను యుగాల తరబడి తపస్సు చేస్తున్నాను. నాకు ఒక వరం ప్రసాదించుము. దేవతలు, దానవులు, యక్షులు, గంధర్వులు ఎవరు నన్ను సంహరించరాదు.
రావణ, నీ తపస్సు నన్ను సంతోషపరిచింది. నీవు కోరిన వరం నీకు లభిస్తుంది. తదాస్తు.
ధన్యవాదాలు బ్రహ్మదేవ.
అలా బ్రహ్మ నుండి వరం పొందిన రావణుడు లోకాన్ని వణికించి సాగాడు. అరణ్యాల్లో తపస్సు చేస్తున్న ఋషులను, ఆశ్రమాల్లో యజ్ఞయాగాలు చేస్తున్న మునులను భయపెడుతూ రాక్షసులతో వీరవిహంగా చేస్తున్నాడు. అలాంటి సమయంలో
ఇక ఈ లోకత్రయం నా పాదాలు కింద వణిగిపోతుంది.
జయించి లోకాన్ని మొత్తం భయపెడుతున్నాడు. అతను ఆపేది ఎవరు?
అతని వరం ప్రకారం వల్ల మనం ఏమీ చేయలేము.
దేవతలందరూ సమావేశం ముగించుకుని పరుగున బ్రహ్మ దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళారు.
ప్రణామాలు బ్రహ్మదేవ. మీ వర ప్రభావం వల్ల రావణుడు దేవతల నుంచి సామాన్య ప్రజల వరకు అందరినీ హింసిస్తున్నాడు. అతని భయం వల్ల యజ్ఞ యాగాలు కూడా జరగట్లేవు.
దేవతలారా, రావణుడి నాశనం తథ్యం. ఆనాడు అతడు దేవతలు, దానవులు, గంధర్వులు, యక్షులు మాత్రమే సంహరించవద్దు అని కోరాడు. కానీ మానవుని చేతిలో అతని నాశనం సాధ్యం. త్వరలోనే శిష్ట రక్షణ జరుగుతుంది.
బ్రహ్మ మాటలతో సంతోషపడుతున్న దేవతలు విష్ణు దగ్గరికి వెళ్ళి ఇలా ప్రార్థించి సాగారు.
ప్రణామాలు విష్ణుదేవ. లోక కళ్యాణకాంక్షతో మేము మిమ్మల్ని ఇట్లా వేడుకుంటున్నాం.
రావణుడు వరప్రభావం వల్ల లోక కంటకుడాయను. అతని దేవతలు ఎవ్వరూ చంపజాలరు. మీరు మానవుడిగా అవతరించి హతమార్చుము.
అయోధ్యాపతి అయిన దశరథ మహారాజు పుత్రుల కోసం పుత్ర కామేశి యాగం చేస్తున్నారు.
దేవతలారా, భయమును విధుము మీకు భద్రత చేకూరును. కురుడు దురాత్ముడు దేవర్షులను బాధించున్నవాడు అగు రాముడిని నేను మానవ రూపంలో అవతరించి సంహరించదను. పిమ్మట 11,000 సంవత్సరాల కాలంలో ఈ మానవ లోకంలో నివసించి భూమండలాన్ని పరిపాలించదను.
So how did Ramayana come? First, actually, that hunter, he will shoot a bird. Valmiki Maharishi, who sees it, he will first make the first shloka. It came in the meter. That is why Valmiki was called Adi Kavi.
రాముడు ఉద్భవించినాడు రఘుకులం Ram Ram Raghu Ram, Jaya Ram 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 Jaya Ram, Raghu Ram 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 Raghu Ram, Ram 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 Jaya Ram, Raghu Ram 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 Raghu Ram, Jaya Ram 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 Jaya Ram, Raghu Ram 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 Raghu Ram, Jaya Ram 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 Jaya Ram, Raghu Ram 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 Raghu Ram, Jaya Ram 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 Jaya Ram, Raghu Ram 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 Raghu Ram, Jaya Ram 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 Jaya Ram, Raghu Ram 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 Raghu Ram, Jaya Ram 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 Jaya Ram, Raghu Ram 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 Raghu Ram, Jaya Ram 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 Jaya Ram.
Extremely humbled by your presence, and as we continue in this journey, we look forward for your continued support. Thank you very much.